Everyone dreams of living forever. No fear of death. No final goodbyes. No end. But what if immortality isn't a blessing? What if it's the slowest, most agonizing death imaginable? At first, time feels glorious, infinite. You can learn every language, travel every continent, love endlessly. You truly believe immortality is the ultimate freedom. But after centuries, every song, every sunrise, every perfect story, it all begins to repeat. You've seen them all, and you start to feel like time is not a gift you possess, but as a prison slowly being built around you, one boring year at a time. You bury everyone you've ever loved, again and again and again, until grief isn't a deep pain, it's just a routine, and the memories of their faces blur into static buzz. The worst part isn't the loneliness though. The worst part is remembering you once feared death, and now you can do nothing but desperately beg for it. Immortality doesn't actually end life's pain, it just takes the pain and stretches it, perfectly preserved, into eternity. It's mortality that gives life its urgency. That ticking clock is what makes every precious moment matter. But remove the deadline, remove the end, and suddenly, with all the time in the world, nothing matters at all. Would art still exist if you had an infinite time to create a perfect masterpiece? Would love truly feel real if there was an absolute no risk of loss? Perfection and permanence don't deliver meaning, they just dissolve it. Meaning only ever lives where endings do. Even the greatest joy becomes numb. You've felt it a million times, in a million lives. You start chasing the extremes just to feel anything again. Chaos, destruction, a desperate adrenaline rush. The immortal grows reckless, not because they're evil, but they simply hate boredom. Boredom is now worse than death. When time never ever ends, that's when purpose finally does. Eventually, the immortal comes to a horrifying realization. Death isn't the enemy at all. It's all the frame that gives the picture its entire meaning. Without it, everything just dissolves into endless, agonizing repetition. The paradox of immortality is simple, but also devastating. To live forever is to stop truly living. Life's true value comes from borrowed time. Every goodbye is sacred. Eternity simply erases that sacredness. Maybe mortality isn't our curse, but our ultimate cure. Death doesn't take life away. It's the only thing that properly completes it, giving it a final resonant note. So knowing all of this, would you still choose forever? Knowing it means losing everything that makes you deeply and wonderfully human.